Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Limit of Adhesion. It is Sprint Round 10, the final time in 2025. We're at the Virginia International Raceway, the North Course. My name's Gareth. Joining me once again is Jules. Jules, how are you?
I'm good. Looking forward to this.
Yeah. Virginia International Raceway, one of the unsung heroes, a very underrated track. I never understood why it wasn't more popular before they made it a free track, because I always thought it was fantastic, actually, except for the Grand Course, which is really, really difficult. Or like driving around the golf course.
Isn't it missing the tree now?
It is, yes. Yeah, it's been updated, so the oak tree at the hairpin has been removed. Obviously, that corner isn't on the North Course layout, as the cars take a right-hander before they get to that point.
Excuse me?
I was rewatching an American, one of the Top Gear specials where they did a road trip and they wake up at the hotel here, and it's as you go down through those S's, you can see that hotel on the left-hand side. Anyway, I cut you off very rudely. What were you going to say?
I was burping. So I know. Do you want to look at like standings, practice?
Yes.
Do you want to say like that? Well, people keep swapping positions. Wardy was pole, then Hansel, now Tove, who we just saw.
It's only 3 minutes into a 20-minute session. Let's not worry about that. Let's take a look at the championship standings for gold, silver, and bronze. Then for the teams. Then we'll take a look at the practice times, and we'll come back to what the action in qualifying.
Oh, as Leibold, Zach is top. Yeah. So the current standings are that Zach needs to beat Wardy by a lot of points. I believe he needs to score at least 58 and outscore Wardy by like 24 or something.
Yes, indeed. And if we remember back to Navarra last time out, Zach was taken out by Winslade in the feature race.
I mean, Winslade contributed. I would also say that the full reverse grid short races that Chur set up and then didn't show up for played a part too, because it meant that Zach was possibly trying a more risky move than you would normally want to make. But yes, Winslade wasn't blameless. As McBuller, the main character, has now top, ahead of Brown. Look at this. It's very close. It's so close.
I'm not looking at that. I'm taking a look at the championship. So, yes, behind Ward and Leibold, we've got Blake Tove, who, as we just saw in the Prime broadcast, narrowly missed out on the Prime Championship. So he's in third place here. And then we've got Daniel Lewis, who has been going great guns in silver all season long. Kev Aylett, Matt Hansel, John Cook, Alex Murphy, Gavin Kelly, Isaac Mitchell, Harpy himself down there in P10. The main character, Clayton McBuller, in 11th place. Obviously, he was missing for quite a few rounds. Lovely to see him back on the grid. Then we've got Stephen Hurd, Chris White, Rud School. Haven't seen him for a little while. Hope he's here. Then we've got John Brown, Nicolo Fonatiari, Stephen Maxwell, and Paul Hurley, who has been going great guns down there in silver. Silver Championship, then?
The Silver Championship is Dan Lewis probably should be gold. Definitely will be next season. He shows up for the clear.
Gavin Kelly in P2. Isaac Mitchell is in third. Neil Todd. Nice to see him there, representing Full Throttle Racing. Then we've got Daniel Bond, Stuart Gibbons, Jack Davies, Russell Bright, who we haven't seen for a little while now. Shep, not quite as dominant in silver as he was in Prime Silver. Deck Crowther and Mark Innes, who we haven't seen for a while either.
Lewis is gone top. Bronze.
Chris White leading the way then in silver. That's been Paul Hurley, but obviously Chris taking the lead of the championship last time out.
Yes.
Peter McIntyre in third. Then we got Chris Forrester, Rich Meesters, Gareth Winslade, Matt Pierce, who we haven't seen for a while, James Pepper. Nice to hear that he's recovered after his eye surgery, where he had that coffee cup surgically attached.
Exactly,
David Williams,
helping him out.
Harry Conway, and Steve Pepper.
Indeed, and the teams. Oh,
Nebulama,
Bordeaux.
Formulama, SRL, JAS, an Italian job, Ziggy Stardust and the Llamas from Mars, AITT, Revolutionary Racing, Wizards Black Sapphire, JAS Flexing, Stupid Aguri, JAS, yep, McLaren, Full Throttle Racing, Blade Design, SRL, No Spots, No Glory, Rastcore Racing, Wizards Fire Ruby, Cool Camel Racing Orange, and Cool Camel Racing Blue. They're the 18 teams. Let's jiggity over to the qualifying.
There we go. Is that Clement Gordel? I
Clement
think this is
Corday.
like first race for us in the touring cars. I think he's really raced these cars, and he's currently second. Well, he was. Wardy is now.
Lovely to see Clement coming over to the LOA. He's a one of the very, very fast guys over in the Clio SOF. So very, very nice to see him here, as along with people such as Patrick Gallick, Jack Davies, obviously John Cook, who's one of the community managers for Clio SOF, and he's doing his sterling work there. John Duncan, he's another one. Obviously, the Llamas are mainstays, such as Wardy, McBuller. Yeah, plenty of people are now, and obviously Peter McIntyre there. So lots of the drivers from the Clio SOF are dipping a toe into the LOA waters to see if it's warm enough for them.
See if it's shark infested.
Which it isn't, thanks to our 4K iRacing limit.
Yes.
Bruno Gaiato, another one who's come across, and although he has just cracked that 4K ceiling, but we are going to see how he gets on, because from discussing it with Jack, we think he is about Wardy's pace, so it would seem unfair to disallow Bruno and allow Wardy to race.
We've always said it's not really about the rating, it's about the pace. Like, if you're like an 8K driver, then you're probably going to be too fast. But if you're like 4.5, 5, and you have the pace of our other 4K drivers, then there isn't really a problem.
Yeah. Do you remember the back end of one of the Formula 3 seasons? We had that ridiculously fast guy join the league. I think this is when the 4K limit came about, wasn't it?
Well, he dominated like 2 races and then left because he realised that there was really no challenge for him. So what was the point? Which was good of him. It meant we didn't have to do anything about it.
Yeah, Road Atlanta and Bathurst he raced, and he was ridiculously all over the league and kind of made it a bit of a laugh.
Is Wardy the yardstick? Well, we have several yardsticks.
I'd say in front wheel drives, you probably are the yardstick, one of them. Also, massive congratulations to you, Wardy, on your performance in the STCA runoff at Road America. I think it came to P4. Very good result.
John Lewis is now
still P3 after the incident.
John Lewis is still fastest, and he's now a 10.5 faster than Wardy. This is
maybe
quite
Lewis
a large
is
gap.
the yardstick.
Yes, the new yardstick. So a lot of drivers pitting and changing tyres.
As they're coming for it. Good stuff. We'll see you on the 1st of February for round 1 of Sprint Season 3. P4 overall. Yeah, it was a phenomenal result. I just looked, you were slightly losing the pace to Freitas and Hernando, but I mean, that's not to be sniffed at when they are sort of, 7 or 8K drivers, aren't they? They're absolutely ridiculously fast, and obviously Pico as well. It's such a shame there was that incident between Pico and Freitas.
Yes, but enough of that. Let's talk about this race. We have just had to sit through an hour of another race, so I guess we're getting a bit tired.
No, I just I actually sat and watched the live broadcast too.
Have we worked out if we've got a teammate for Saturday?
No, it's just me and you. 6 hours.
Well,
what do you
don't expect much from me.
I should practice. So I was going to throw up an open practice session next week for everyone to have a practice about. Don't forget, everyone, to come to Wardy's 40th birthday in Milton Keynes in, I believe it's May next year. It's going to be a really good event. We're going to go sim racing, I think it is, at one of these sort of sim racing centres. And I absolutely insist that we stay in a hotel and get absolutely shit-faced. Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that next year. Here is the man at the moment, then.
Indeed, the guy with the one on the car. Well, he better sort it out then.
Yeah. It's so funny, though, because obviously Wardy's, he comes up as Wardy the Weird. David Wardy Ward on there, and they just kept calling him that on the broadcast. It's just like, come on, guys, can you not pick up the Wardy's his nickname? But they did pick up on all of everyone's flag. So Wardy's racing from Tuvalu, and John Cook's racing from the Cook Islands, which is just fantastic. That's my favourite one. See, every time someone puts about Milton Keynes, I just want to do the thing from Bill Bailey, where Milton Keynes. Anyway, we are coming up to 14 minutes into this qualifying. Nice to see David Bellis back for his second dip into LOA action.
A lot of drivers are changing tyres because they don't last very long on this car, especially here.
There's a lot of corners here.
Yeah, so you go in and you burn off some fuel, and you go and change your tyres, so you've got a nice fresh set of cool tyres.
Yeah, it's a good tactic. All the rubber being kicked up by the tyres as they go down the main straight there. So Daniel Lewis still provisional pole position. Wardy just behind him in P2. Clement Gourdet in P3. Clayton McBuller in P4. We've got a McLaren off there at turn 1. That'll be Chris White.
One of the rare Audis on the grid here.
Yeah, it was the dominant car in season 1. So
yeah, so obviously it had to be smacked with the hammer. Obviously,
David, appreciate
although
you.
Lewis is driving the Audi and is currently fastest, so clearly it can have pace.
Well, there is a honking great straight here, but then you think it would be the fastest car at Navarra as well, because that was all about straights, wasn't it?
I think they're going to do an update. Oh, they're going to do another update next year after the season ends, so it'll probably be good again then.
I've heard that there's
driving it.
Yeah, there's another TCR coming as well, isn't there?
Is there?
Apparently.
It's probably none of the ones I like. It's probably not from, like, you know, the 90s. Boo.
No, it's going to be another one of these sort of things.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
But there's so I mean, TCR will come back to sprint at some point, but obviously the next 2 seasons will be Clio. I would like to put some Spec Racer Ford in there as well, if anyone fancies a go with that.
Oh, Wardy has now deposed Lewis. He's only second now.
Yeah, there'll be TCRs as well coming back to sprint at some point. But for now, let's enjoy their final send-off. Alex Murphy setting a personal best to go P3.
So 19 cars here. So we
Yeah,
had 17 in the session in Prime. I think this has been our best attended season. Like, we've had the lowest points of attendance has been like the highest I think we've seen so far.
Yeah, but I mean, do you remember when we did some of the GT3 rounds? We had like 40 odd cars.
but I'm not talking about the high point. I was talking about the low point. Like, the low point this season, I feel, has been, like, the highest we've seen.
I see what you're saying. Yes,
Whereas
okay.
in previous seasons, you might have gone down to 7 or 8 cars at one point.
Yeah,
I think
I
we've
don't think
always
dropped
had
them
healthy
actually.
double digits
Yeah,
for all
I see what
3
you're saying.
series this season, which is
Yeah.
nice. So thanks to the drivers for, like, you know, sticking at it, which was a very long season.
It was indeed, yeah. And hopefully you'll find these the new season. I mean, we talked about it during Prime, but if you weren't here, next season will be 2 7-race seasons for each series, starting at the end of January. On the 25th, that'll be the start of Prime, and then it'll be Sprint the week after, followed by Endurance. 7 rounds, a break for the charity event that Steve Pepper will be putting on for us, hopefully. And maybe a couple of other fun races, and then straight back into another brand new 7-race season for all 3 championships.
Yep, 7 races, best 6 results, so you can drop around, you can be on holiday, you know, you can have a bad race. Or pair of races, if it's around.
Yeah. But you're not allowed a long holiday.
No, only a short holiday. I mean, you could take like a 3-week holiday, because you're going to miss one of each, aren't you?
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
So, you know, plenty of holiday. Just got to time it right.
Wow, Clayton absolutely sending it over the curbs there.
Yeah, Hansel giving him a nice tow here. Be interesting to see if he can convert it into like a good lap time. I don't see him on the screen at the moment. There you go.
Nice.
So he was personal best in first sector.
And Ward's in the pit lane. He's given up.
Indeed. He thinks he's done enough.
Nice to see the OG Formula Armour paint back on the grid as well, the yellow and black.
Indeed.
Because they were even more colourful. Actually, the first race, weren't they even more colourful than that when they appeared at Charlotte? Way back when. Yeah, Clayton's not updated his he's still got his Melons livery on for the Clio. "30 seconds left of qualifying. I think it's all over for Chris Forrester. He's showing red. And it's all over for everyone."
Indeed, we now have a grid.
Let's get ready then for the first 20-minute race. It's David Ward on pole with Daniel Lewis alongside him, Alex Murphy and Clement Corday on row 2. Clayton McBuller and John Cook make up row 3, and all Formula Armour row there. We've got John Brown and Matt Hansel, Zachary Liebold, John Duncan, Blake Tovey and Neil Todd in P12. And if you could just pan down.
Just noticing if you don't have a team, it puts your nationality in the team slot. Weird.
Henry Shepherd and Chris Forrester, Jack Davies and David Bellis, Gavin Kelly and Chris White, and Peter McIntyre on the back row.
Yep, indeed.
So it's a challenging track. There's a good opportunity, a good overtaking opportunity into T1. Can be a little tricky to pass elsewhere, obviously, with the climb up that weird sort of cut through thing in the middle of the track. At least it's not the grand course, so.
Look at Dan Lewis. How surprised he is he got second.
He's always surprised. I love it.
Yes, but he's surprised for different reasons. Today, it's that he's second on the grid.
Daniel Lewis' profile pic is actually my favourite one. Engine notes are rising, then get ready
Squeaky.
for the final round of Sprint 2025. And there we go. And it is a fantastic start for Alex Murphy in P3 there.
Indeed.
Is he going to get up alongside Daniel Lewis? Yes, he is. But who's that coming with him? It's Clement Corday and Clayton McBuller down the inside of the lot of them. Is Clayton McBuller going to take P2 out of T1? Alex Murphy's still got it for now.
Yeah, looks like he's going to hold it. Meanwhile,
Yeah.
behind them,
Gorday is just ahead of Lewis. Very nicely done by all concerned.
and obviously, oh,
I say that. We've got contact. We've got
well,
Liebold going
that's
off
the
track.
title, one of the title rivals. That's Liebold off
Oh
the
my
track.
God. That's an absolute nightmare for Liebold, and he's still not got back on the road.
He's practically last.
Chris Forrester back there as well.
Meanwhile, Wardy is in the lead.
Oh,
That's bad news for Liebold.
Was there contact there between Liebold and Forrester?
I don't think it was.
Or am I just maligning Forrester? Oh, well, we need a replay. I just assumed it was because he was.
No, it was Hansel.
No, Hansel turning him.
Yeah.
And then a little contact with Tove in the RAC liveried Audi there. Wow, controversy.
Some fun. Murphy has a great toe. Well, I mean, Wardy doesn't really need to fight this, given where Zach is.
Does he know? Oh, and contact. Gets shoved onto the grass by Murphy. That was a dirty move. Shame on you. Oh, he's waited for him. Okay, I'll redeem. Redemption curve completed.
Character growth. So both title rivals have had a bit of a terrible second lap, but Zach had a worse one, we can say, because he's currently last.
And Wardy's only P5, so got his teammate just behind him to run some defence against the marauding Murphy, who's in P7.
So Clayton McBuller finds himself now leading, up 4 places from where he started.
Fantastic stuff. We haven't seen a Clayton win for a fair while now, so this could be an awesome thing. Here's David Ward then, currently running P5. What can he do about John Brown ahead of him, who we know is an incredibly rapid driver himself, as long as the track's dry?
Yeah, he doesn't like it when it's not so dry.
And Clement Gourdet on his LOA debut, currently running P2 and hounding Clayton McBuller, the main character, just ahead of him. Could we be staring at the unicorn, the maiden debut win?
Could indeed, but we know that Clayton's good at defence. We've also got
Daniel Lewis
and Brown, yeah.
Lewis got shoved out massively on the opening lap. He's doing a sterling job to come back. Gourdet to the outside, but this is where the North Course begins. Look, all 3 of them all together.
Contact there.
Oh, there was contact, yeah. We saw Clayton's car getting very sideways. John Brown shaping up on... Oh, he's gone backwards. What the heck? Oh, there's a massive accident.
Oh,
both the Nebulama drivers around. Yeah. So it's both Nebulamas and John Brown. Here we go. There's a replay. Wardy goes to the inside of John, turns him.
And then Murphy and John Cook behind them come together and go into Wardy.
Yeah. Absolute disaster. There goes Bellis and Hansel. And John Duncan.
Murphy just plummeting down the order. Yeah, he must have got a lot of damage from that.
I know, John Duncan's up in P4 now. It's that was Jack Davies we just saw going through in his very regal purple and yellow. Here he is, having a battle with Chris Forrester. Wow, that was a controversial incident, Jules.
Which one? There's been many.
the Brown and Ward one.
Yeah, it looked like.
I mean, I think that kind of triggered the rest of it, really.
Yes, yeah, I would agree with that. Hansel
Oh,
making a
got a
move on
move here.
Bellis.
Matt Hansel on Bellis.
Yep,
Gets the job done nicely.
indeed. Good
I actually
stuff.
think this North Course track is a really good shortened. I know it's a truncated layout, but it actually works really well.
Yes. So Wardy's now only 2 places ahead of Zach, but Zach needs to finish ahead of Wardy and by quite a margin. So still not great for him, but it's a better than it was.
Yeah, things have improved.
Things have improved.
Team Liebold.
We've got Tove here making a move on Davies. Sorry,
No, John
Duncan, sorry.
That's his teammate, yeah. All from the Missed Apex stable.
Sorry about that, John. I think that incident was 99% on me. Maybe 100%. No worries, mate. Stuff happens.
Oh, John. How nice. I love the racing driverness of Wardy, though. Who's still like, I think it's 99% of... Okay, it's probably all on me, isn't it?
Bella's dipping a wheel off
I
the
was going
track
for a
there.
race 2 win anyway.
Oh, wide from McBuller there.
Super wide. Gorday's got a great run here, but it's
Nowhere
a
to
very
go.
hard place to pass. Yeah. There is an opportunity at the top of the hill there, but he's got to be conscious of Daniel
Well, we
Lewis.
just
You
saw
can
what-
see him in his mirrors as well.
Yeah, he is, and we just saw what Wardy did up here, didn't we? So
Yeah, better to be patient and wait for the turn 1 better opportunity. That last corner, isn't that called Bitch or something like that? It's
yeah, something
or
like
Hell
that.
Corner. Yeah, I can't remember which one it is. And it's the roller coaster just before it. Here comes Clement Gorday then. You're going to go to the outside of T1. Gets the steering
Thinking
open,
about
tries
it.
to get the hammer down. NASCAR corner coming up. This is the one that's really hard because of the shadow. It's really hard to pick the braking zone and the turning point every single time you race this track. Makes the corner much harder than it actually is.
Clayton is very defensive here. This is meaning that everyone is closing up on them.
Oh, they're nearly going 3 wide here. Lewis shaping up on Gorday. Gorday going round the outside of McBuller.
Side by
They're gonna-
side.
Wow. Up through this section, which we thought wasn't a place you could race, but they are going for it anyway. McBuller hangs on. Daniel Lewis with the double slipstream as they come through the roller coaster. Who's going to get the better exit onto the main straight? McBuller's got pulled away a little bit, hasn't he? Look, half a
Well,
second.
yeah, now Lewis. Yeah, he's held him off. And now Lewis is attacking, which is going to give McBuller some breathing space.
Yeah. And it's Lewis to the outside this time, and he's got an epic run on the Elantra.
Gorday's gone wide.
He has. And Lewis sweeps through into P2, back where he started the race from. Nice seeing an Elantra up there, though, once again.
Indeed, yes.
My old favourite warhorse. And Gavin Kelly currently under attack from Chris Forrester. Got John Cook and Alex Murphy close together again after their contact earlier on in that big melee at the top of the hill.
Yes. So now it's Lewis who gets to attack McBuller.
And as you mentioned earlier, Jules, they've got to be very conscious of their tyre temps because you do start to lose grip here. The tyres get very worn out with all this constant high-speed turning. Let's see what Lewis can do this time.
gap there.
Yeah, got a replay here. This is Chris White. Oh, sending it straight into Gavin Kelly in T1. He's obviously waiting for him, and we cut back to our lead battle. Closed the gap by a couple of tenths there, but not enough.
Wardy setting purples again and again and again down in 10th place.
Yeah, he's absolutely flying.
Oh, and I didn't realise Shep was in the race. I hadn't seen him.
Yeah, there he is. Going a bit wide. You've got his teammate just behind him. Neil Todd. Also a missed Apex driver, but obviously in full throttle racing in the LOA.
Okay. Still close up the front. Tove slowly hunting this trio down. It was 3.5 seconds, it's now 2.5.
Shep channeling his inner ledge, actually, because he was messaging me yesterday about doing a new team name where it's one of those sort of punned F1 team names. But I think I'd rather see him race full throttle racing. I suggested him setting up a stable, so
yeah, you could do that.
Got quite excited about it. I just think the FDR livery is really good. I like it a lot.
I mean, the whole grid's great.
Yeah. Oh, Clayton's... What's he blinking about? I was just letting Jack
Probably
Davies...
Probably saying hi.
So what's happened to Jack Davies then? Why is he now 2 laps down? Was he caught up in something earlier, wasn't he?
Indeed.
Alex Murphy on John Cook as they head to turn 1. Yeah, that gap really closed by Daniel Lewis on Clayton into turn 1. And he's almost pushing him now.
Can he do what Clement could not? Clayton's forcing them always to go to the outside here.
Yeah, it's a smart move, that.
And he seems to get bad exits out of this, but really there wasn't anywhere for them to go.
No. Daniel's he's got to nail that exit through the roller coaster and hell corner so he can get the run down to turn 1. Oh, Godet showing slightly off track. No, he's all right. We just saw him there in the background. Here we go then. Once again, the gap is 4 tenths. I think it's slightly too long. Tove is right up behind Godet, just behind.
Tove more likely to make a move here than Lewis, but we'll keep an eye on the gap.
We can see them up front.
Gonna hold the inside, force Blake to go around the outside. Looks like he's holding him off.
Nicely done by Clement.
Another purple from Wardy.
Blake flashing his headlights. I don't think that's going to work. Mid-corner, he's focusing on him. Oh, look at that. Liebold making a move on.
So he is only one space now behind Wardy. Still needs to be ahead of him rather than behind, but that's, again, things have improved.
Yeah. I'll tell David when I see him tomorrow on the playground that he can watch this back on YouTube.
Do you like playing on the playground?
No, it's just that's when I get to see him. Our kids go to the same school.
I thought you two just hang out on the playground, you know, on the swings.
Yeah, that's it. Wearing leather jackets, smoking Gaulois and looking moody. Matt Hansel is definitely trying to shape up on Neil Todd here. Better to be patient and get the run onto the main straight, which is what he has done. Gap has opened up between the two full throttle racing cars.
Davies is in the pits again. I think that's the second time he's been in the pits.
Oh, it's a bit of a disaster race for Jack, unfortunately.
And the question, purple.
He needs to get out there before if he If he goes 3 laps down, he's not going to be able to start from pole, isn't he?
Isn't it like 3 laps is the limit? I forget.
I can't remember, it's 2 or 3 laps, yeah. He's running a risk here.
Hansel has done it. He is now passed.
Yep, nicely done by Matt.
Okay.
Platinum
Clement's
grade
dropped
driver.
back. Possibly he has cooked his tyres in the attacks he made, so he has dropped back into the clutches of Tove.
Yeah. There's John Duncan who's hounding him as well. We're trying to drive onto the back of Tove. Shep up there in P6. He's looking very good, actually. We were saying he was quite far down in the Silver Championship compared to his prime heroics, where he's claimed the title in very convincing fashion. Oh, Tove, good run on Gorday. Let's keep an eye on that. 4 tenths is the gap between Lewis and McBuller, and as we said the previous lap, I just don't think that's enough.
No, it's coming down 3.5, but I mean, unless it's a lunge.
He needs that gap to be sort of 2 tenths or under. And Tove trying to go round the outside of Gorday, but Gorday's got the inside line.
It's going to turn into the inside for Tove now.
Yeah, Blake's going to have the inside for NASCAR, and that's going to get the job done.
And McBuller's still staying ahead of Lewis.
Yeah, but do you know what? I think he's faster in the right places.
Oh, he's going to have a great toe up this bit, but it's just not long enough. Again,
No.
McBuller takes the inside, forcing the outside for Lewis.
But Lewis is slower out of Hell Corner onto the main straight, and that's where he's losing the time. If he was this close onto the main straight, he'd be able to pass. Keep an eye on John Duncan, by the way, ooning onto the back of Clement.
Yep, we can see them there.
Has Clement cooked his tyres, like you say, Jules?
Dan Lewis is just having a great time. All the time.
He's always surprised. He loves it. And look, once again, half a second.
Half a second, he's doing it in all the right places.
Yeah. This is an absolute masterclass by McBuller. The main character proving why he is the main character. Meanwhile, then, we've got potentially a battle forming with Gorday and Duncan.
Yep, keep an eye on that.
Yep, can Shep get close?
At the moment.
And worth mentioning, actually, we've only got a minute and a half of this race left to go.
Oh yeah, and then we're onto the inverted grid.
Once again, Lewis just so fast out of NASCAR and that sort of left-right, very slow corner complex. Good speed here, but then he's losing it when they go down the hill again. Ove would need an accident from these two to get back into this fight 3 seconds back. Although if you watch the Clio SOF Split 3 race from Brands Hatch Indy, when that comes out, I think on Saturday or Sunday, that's quite an exciting one on the final lap. Meanwhile then, here comes Matt Hansel. Great drive to haul his way back into contention. He's challenging Shep down to T1. Cuts to the inside. Wow, Shep gave him the room. And that is the difference, right?
Side by side.
Wow, Shep going to defend this into NASCAR. Hansel's got a nose ahead. Whoa, is there going to be contact? Neither of them are using the full track there, look. You can run right out onto that bit of Astro.
Oh, finally, Shep. No, he's decided to... I thought he'd given up there, but no, he hasn't. A little bit of door banging.
He nudged Hansel off the track there. There might be a slowdown. Hope it's just an off track. Yeah, he's finally conceded.
Let's drop him into
Meanwhile,
the clutches of his teammate and Wardy.
yeah. Here is
Yeah, I didn't want to take that penalty, Matt. Nice one, though, dude.
keep an eye on that all-important gap then. So it's 0.2 as they come down to that corner. He's closer than he's ever been onto the main straight. Here comes Daniel Lewis, gasping for air.
But that's it. The race is done.
It's done.
Clayton, main character McBuller, takes the win.
What a fantastic victory there for Clayton. Well deserved. Brilliant drive by him and by Lewis. Blake Tovey comes home in P3.
Just a tough part of the track there.
Clement Gourdet, brilliant drive on debut to go P4. John Duncan in P5. Matt Hansel in 6th. Then we got Shep, Neil Todd, David Ward. What a... Oop. Someone just buried it in the wall. Ward and Leibold, yeah, as you say, Jules, they finished in the wrong order for the championship.
Yeah, I think it's 58 that Zach needs, so he's not going to have picked up many in that round.
Yeah,
that race.
Well, David Bellis, though, what a great drive! He took advantage of all those people making mistakes to have a very solid finish for him.
Indeed.
He's a late joiner. He's technically a bronze driver, but he's still showing his gold, obviously, because we haven't ranked him yet. But
no. Right, so let's skip the warm-up.
What do you guys think of that race? And that looked pretty epic to me.
Yeah. Let's see what happens now as we invert the result.
Stand by for carnage. Because, yeah, Jack Davies, Peter McIntyre, Chris Forrester, Chris White, Gavin Kelly, John Brown, David Bellis, John Cook, Alex Murphy, Zach Leibold, David Ward, Neil Todd, Shepherd, Hansel, Duncan, Gourdet, Tovey, Lewis, McBuller is your grid. And we know from past rounds that McBuller is just one of the primo masters at coming through the field.
Titled rivals.
Yeah.
I think we do have to include Tovey as well. Like, if both these guys, I think, didn't score any points for the round and he aced it, I think he could mathematically overhaul them. And they haven't had the best first race.
Edges rising then.
No Pete and no Jack Davies.
They are starting from the pits then.
So it's an all McLaren front row.
Yeah, this is going to be good stuff. Watch out for Gavin Kelly, though. He's always a fast starter in that Audi against the two Civics, and it looks like he's already diving to the inside. Here comes John Brown as well. Oh, one of the Forrester. Sorry, no, it's Chris White off the road, just falling down the order. What an agonising start for him. Forrester's lost his wingman. John Brown is hounding. Oh, was that Murphy off the road? It is. Alex Murphy having a shocker there as well before they even got to NASCAR. What the hell happened there?
Not sure.
Nebulamas retaliate, Shep. I'm just glad it didn't go Brockton again.
Sounds like it was Shep as the guilty party then.
Yeah, as Forrester's scampering away at the front.
Yeah, Kelly gets it wrong, goes on through the grass. That's allowed John Brown and Leibold to get through. That's exactly what Leibold needs.
Yeah, although Ward's only a few places behind. 4, I think it is. Yep, 3 or 4.
John Cook is the next person gunning for Gavin Kelly.
Murphy.
Oh, Tovey, Murphy.
Tovey.
The rally cross layout is my favourite, to be fair. I thought you drove buses, not lawnmowers. That's the diversion route, dude.
Getting bitchy. Chris Forrester a 2-second gap because of the fighting with the fast guys behind him. He's got a fantastic opportunity to run away and hide. Oh, contact there between Liebold. Oh no, Cook's off the road. John Cook, someone got into him, turned him off the track. We had Liebold and John Brown making contact as well in P2 and 3. It is all drama in this race, and there is Clayton McBuller, look, already from the back of the grid. He's already made several positions.
Yeah, 5 places up from where he started for this race.
David Bellis there under attack from John Cook, is that? Yeah. Wardy now is up behind Gavin Kelly. We've got Murphy shouldering his way past Shep. Forrester still got a 1.5 second gap. Kelly's off the road. Kelly's miles off the road. Where's he gone?
I started a trend.
John Brown with the fastest lap then. He's getting after Chris Forrester. He's halved that gap down to 1 second. Here comes John Cook on David Bellis. Is he going to get Gavin Kelly as well? It's a 2-for-1 special in turn 1. Great move there by John Cook. Matt Hansel as well, trying to stive his way through. Oh, contact there. McBuller, Hansel, Kelly, all of them off the road and sideways. Carnage. Neil Todd now making contact there. No, Kelly's still off the road. What the heck's going wrong for him?
He's spent more time off the road than on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was Jack Davies there, just getting past.
I'm going to let everyone pass so no one else can hit me.
Wow, Kelly's not having the best of times there. Meanwhile, then, we're on board with one of the championship rivals. It's Zach Liebold. He's just behind John Cook, as you can see. The gap to Chris Forrester is now down to half a second. Now these two aren't fighting. And that pace differential then between a gold and a bronze driver suddenly become very apparent. Onto the main straight then with Zach Liebold. But Brown's in the Audi, isn't he? So he's going to be hauling some serious butt down the straight. Oh no, he's in a Honda. Oh, he's in a Civic. I did think he was in the Audi before.
No, yeah, last season he was.
Yeah, he's changed car. Oh, look at that. Liebold nearly got the job done there out of T1. But John Brown's making a move now on Forrester.
What was that?
I said John Brown's making a move on Forrester. Liebold, great run through the S's then. He's getting alongside John Brown, but he's going to have the same problem as Lewis and McCullough in the first race, where he's going to have to be sent around the outside. But he's got to the inside of the S's as they go up the hill once again. It looks like John has got that one covered off, though, this time.
Looks that way. Looks like maybe White and Gordo came together, as they are both in the pits currently.
Yeah, big shame for Goday to end his debut in the LOA like that in the pits. No one likes to see that. We've got a replay here then. Oh, White taken to the grass and...
What was that?
Yeah, getting it all kinds of wrong there. Big shame.
So now Wardy is right on the tail of Zach, who is right on the tail of Brown, who's right on the tail of Forrester.
Chris is a lot better than that normally, Clement, I hasten to add. He's a good guy.
Yeah, he did something less severe but the same to Kelly in the first round. Obviously not enjoying that corner.
It's a tricky old corner, is turn one. You've got to brake a lot earlier than you think.
Depends on the car as well. Like,
No, I think it's just VIR.
No, Alex. No more Netco, please.
No, I know that some people were using the 2, and some people couldn't. They had to use the 3 marker, because of the Audi tends to be the case you have to run the brake bias quite rear rod.
Yeah.
And I
think the
know
other thing is that,
John also runs a very rear brake bias heavy car, so he brakes a lot earlier than some people.
American cars, American tracks as well. The brake markers are all messed up, aren't they? Because we're so used to an English or a European track where the 100 is 100 meters from the corner, but the 321 makes no sense on a US track. They're just ridiculous markers.
Yeah.
Alex Murphy, then we're riding on board, and he has staring at the back of David Ward. Is he close enough for an attack? Chris Forrester is still in the lead, half a second ahead of John Brown, by the way. I bet he's thankful that Winslade hasn't showed up for this one. No one likes a surprise Winslade. Well, John Brown's got a great run into NASCAR this time, though. There is a passing opportunity into this left-hander. Not this time, though.
No, Chris still resisting that pressure.
It's a wonderful drive by Chris.
Tove up 11 places, wow.
Yeah, Tove is another one of those drivers who's brilliant at coming from through the reverse grid.
Buller is up 8. See the winner from round 1, or race 1, sorry.
Yeah, but he had that contact earlier, didn't he, with Kelly, and I can't remember who else was involved in that one.
I mean, he still made up 8 places despite that, so he's doing pretty good. There's a bit of a flash of the lights from Zach there. And he can see his championship slipping away, I think.
Yes, indeed. So drop down the hill once again to complete lap 6. Come on, Chris. Keep it going.
What's the lap times like?
There's a gap of 4 tenths between them as they cross the line. In the previous race, that was enough.
Personal best. Yeah, he
It's
just needs to
enough
ask McBuller for now. Oh, he's gone
Oh,
wide.
no!
No, everybody's going to go past. He needs to slot in behind Murphy and kind of reset and get going again.
I mean, the consolation prize, of course, is that he is absolutely smashing the rest of the bronze pack.
The rest, the other bronze driver.
Yeah, well, there's 2.
Well, no, Chris is in the pits, obviously, after murdering Clement.
Yeah, with Pete all the way down in 15th place, 10 cars behind Chris. At least he can take consolation in that, but that is such a shame. It's very easy to do at this track, though. I've done it many times. So our attention turns once again to the championship battle, which is being waged in 2nd and 3rd place right now. Liebold is ahead of Ward, but because of race 1, it potentially is not enough. He's got to get past John Brown.
He needs to win this race and have Ward probably not score, I imagine.
Wow.
At least.
So he needs a Murphy missile.
Indeed. I mean, Murphy has already contacted a few llamas this race. And
yeah, he's very specious.
And he also contacted, obviously, Blake in Prime. We just saw in the last hour.
Yeah.
Although I don't think it was anything more than a bit of netcode and a ridiculous meatball that should never have been. But...
yeah, that's true. Yeah. I've heard though that Murphy absolutely hates animals.
So Forrester is now dropping off this group now that he's not ahead. Oh, Wardy has a run on Zach. Is he going to look to do anything? He doesn't need to, that's the thing. He can just sit there, really.
Yeah, but what's the fun in that, right?
Well, you get a title.
Well, yeah, but he's on for the title anyway, so why not stamp your authority by passing your championship rival? But
Alex
here comes
is looking keen here. He's got nothing
Murphy
to lose.
missile is on. Liebold's got a great run on John Brown just ahead as well.
Oh, Murphy has to back out. That was a good attempt. Yeah, let's see if he can get a good exit out of this corner. If he can do some. Oh, he's gone wide.
Oh, Forrester wide
Forrester's
again.
even wider.
Yeah, that's going to allow Tove to cruise past him into T1, I fear.
Maybe. He's within a tenth. You can see he's now alongside.
Liebold looks to the outside. Tove down the inside of Forrester, and he's
Tove
done
is
it.
Past, yep.
Look at Liebold. Doesn't know which way to go.
He's flashing. Oh
Oh, into
no!
the back of him, round he goes.
Oh, he's been
no!
hit by the Murphy missile.
The Murphy missile makes contact.
Oh no! Oh, he's giving up.
Oh,
That's
he's
all
given
over.
up. Oh, drama on lap 9 then. What a shame for Zach Liebold.
It's going to have to be next season.
It was a fantastic title run by Zach. He sort of came out of nowhere in the last few rounds. Just
Yeah,
suddenly
he's
became a
done a
dominant
similar
force.
thing in endurance, just picking up big results.
Yeah. Daniel Lewis very surprised to find himself in P8.
Yeah, up 10 places. Only being by Blake in the best riser of the race.
Oh, Blake's always an early riser, if you know what I mean.
I do not. Let's get battles up and down the field here.
Yes.
Oh, he's
So
gonna
Chris
try and
Forrester
make another
still
place.
on for a P5. Daniel Lewis, yeah, shaping up then on John Duncan. Oh, look at
Ran
this,
into the
John
back of him,
Cook.
though. Yeah, he ran into the back of him, which gave John Cook the momentum.
A sneaky Cook attack. 5 minutes to go then to round off what has been a highly entertaining season of sprint in the TCR. And Lewis nearly into the back of John Duncan as they take that big swing right-hander to go up the hill onto the North Course. Here's John Brown race leading still, with David Ward now just behind him, who is nailed on for this championship, obviously, with Liebold's retirement.
Yeah, this is basically some victory laps for Wardy at this point. Can he just get the cherry on the top there and get the win?
Get the win indeed. Let's wait and see. Yeah, so guess what, Wardy? More about you. On board with John Cook.
Yeah, great four car battle here.
Yeah. John Duncan to the outside of Shep, but Lewis is trying to go around the outside of John. This is awesome stuff. Who's going to carry the momentum through NASCAR corner?
Sorry, looked like there was a swap of position here as well with Bellis and McIntyre.
Yep. Actually, we haven't seen them for quite a while, so nice to see Bellis and the Grim Peter.
And there's Hansel getting past Todd.
The Grim Peter is ahead, and Jack Davies driving his way past Bellis. Back to our race leaders once again then.
Wide entry there, trying to get a better exit from Wardy.
Yeah.
He's right on his bumper.
Yeah, look at that gap. 1 point, less than 2/10. That is the critical Goldilocks zone for a run down into T1. And he's carried it through onto the main straight. Let's see what happens here, Jules. I think the Civic's just holding off. Yeah. Unlike Daniel Lewis, on John Duncan, he's got to his inside.
He's in that Audi power.
Opening him up like a tin of sardines. Here he goes. Ooh. On board with, wow, John Duncan. What a brilliant fight back through into NASCAR.
Chat's just gone silent. They're just enjoying the action.
Are you still alive, chat?
Oh!
Daniel Lewis!
He's on the
He's
grass.
Oh, contact! Round they go. What a shame.
Oh.
Daniel's very surprised by that, obviously.
Yep.
And Clayton McBuller is going to gain 2 more positions to be up 11 places now. Matt Hansel forces his way past John.
Here come the leaders again.
Chat's alive. Good stuff.
Oh, he's slightly further back than he was.
No, it's too much, isn't it? Like
Too
4
much.
tenths is too much. That Civic's got the legs.
I mean,
As we
aside from
saw
that
with-
mistake that lost him the lead, Forrester's got back on it. In fact, he's shadowing Murphy.
Yeah, we did see him run wide again, though, didn't we? So he's had 2 offs.
Oh, Wardy's got his best chance yet.
Round the outside, you can use all of that grasscrete, or whatever it is, on the outside there. That's brilliant driving by Wardy to use all of that. Let's see what
Great
John can
defense
do.
by John as well.
Yeah.
Oh, is that a slowdown? Did he take too much curb there, do you think?
Well, he was definitely an off track, but I don't think it is a slowdown there. Don't make contact. No, he's got a bit of a gap, look, half a second now. But Tove, look, just behind him in P3. What a drive he has had. Sensational.
Well, yeah, 14 places. Clayton McBuller up 11.
Obviously, taking advantage of all the other incidents, obviously, but still, brilliant stuff by Tove.
That's what you got to do, though, really.
Yeah.
Good survive. I mean, yeah, the amount that John's dropped back, I think that was probably a slowdown.
Ward, yeah, you're right. Yeah, 1.1 back now. So he's had to clear something, as you say. Meanwhile, then, this is going to be interesting. The main character versus Platinum Division. We've only got 15 seconds left in this race, so this is the final lap. Can Matt Hansel do anything about Clayton McBuller just ahead of him? I think we've seen enough contact in this race to, yeah, no more, please.
Yeah, it looks like the battle of the front's over. There's a second between the leaders, so this is
what a
main
shame.
action on the track.
I think straight line in that little corner was like you say, Jules, did result in a slowdown.
It seemed to be the case, yeah. We'll watch this as long as we can.
The funding corner, yeah. Keep an eye on the lead. Where are the leaders? They've got a while to go yet.
Not too long, but yeah, a bit of a time. Oh, John Cook. Counter attack from Shep. The leaders are coming out of the last corner now.
Yeah, nothing doing for Hansel then. Wardy concedes.
Congratulations on the championship win, I believe.
There we go then. Oh, it's heartwarming to hear.
I think that does it, yeah.
Wow, Wardy sounds ecstatic, doesn't he? Thank you. I think I've got the championship.
Well, I imagine that.
Last season, this season.
Oh, Wardy celebrates by. Oh, isn't that a black flag?
I don't.
Don't they get DQ'd for destroying the car?
I think that driver destroyed Wardy's car, not Wardy.
Should we DQ him?
I did.
Good.
What were we saying? I think you were saying something before this.
Well, I was saying that Wardy is, curiously unecstatic about his.
I was going to say, well, he's probably in a voice chat with the guy that just lost the championship, so he's probably not in the best of moods.
This is true.
Thank you
yeah.
for the season, bro. A lot of fun as
I
well.
think we should DQ that guy as well.
Well, did he hit anybody? You have to ask.
It's a bit of a blatant double standard.
Well, hang on. I think that's everybody now.
Right, let's take a look at the championships. Let's take a look at the race result standings and then finally the championship standings.
Hang on a minute.
What's going on here? Look, he's exposing everything. This is.
Yeah, you were just saying that this guy needs to be disqualified or something.
Yeah.
Like.
He took
He's got all of these wheels off. Right.
Still, it's in your rules that you're not allowed to destroy your car like that.
No, it's not. It's if you destroy someone else and like, get a penalty or stuff, then you might be punished. So it's probably a good idea not to do it. Yeah. Alex was disqualified from this race for this. Murder. I mean, he's a good driver, but apparently that was a mistake. He didn't mean to do that.
Really?
Well, I was in voice with him and he did sound very angry with himself and shocked that he had actually hit John. He didn't mean to. It does look like it was quite targeted.
I never seem to beat you last season, this season.
Did his force feedback miraculously appear or something?
Yeah, I guess so. Anyway.
Right, let's take a look at the championship standings, get this wrapped up. It's nearly 11 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, the whoosh sound. Don't normally get that.
It's a very erratic whoosh, yeah. Sometimes it's really loud. So, congratulations to David Ward picking up his second sprint championship.
Close in the
Fantastic
end.
Blake Tovey.
Tovey.
Yeah. Tovey nips up into second place. Commiserations to Zach Liebold. What a fantastic championship you drove. You were absolutely brilliant. And that's very unfortunate that you lost out at the end there. Matt Hansel, Platinum Division, did very well in P4. Daniel Lewis in P5. Kev Aylett, Clayton McBullard, Alex Murphy, John Cook, and Gavin Kelly. Shame you didn't see Kev in this race. Let's take a look at silver. Daniel Lewis picking up the championship. He was phenomenal, wasn't he? Gavin Kelly in second place and Isaac Mitchell popping away in P3. And in bronze, it's Paul Hurley. Congratulations to him. Chris White sadly picking up penalties in rounds 9 and 10, which demoted him from potentially winning the title to being in third place. And it's Peter McIntyre who comes through in the runner-up spot. So congratulations to you, Pete. A brilliant season for you. Chris Forrester down there in fourth place. What might have been if he picked up that victory in that feature race.
Indeed.
Rich Winters and Winslade just behind.
Yes, unfortunately, White picked up 6 penalty points round 9, 6 penalty points this round, which resulted in a ban, which disqualified him from this round. He would have won the title if he'd just not raced.
Yeah, what a shame.
It is a shame, but it is also, I don't know, you can probably laugh about it after a while, I guess. And the teams... I think it's all
there's a suspicious person in chat reckoning that McBullard was driver of the day there. I would agree on this occasion, but not as the driver of the season. Get in the bin, Clay.
So, yeah, we got llamas and then more llamas.
Nebulama, Formulama, SRL, JAS, an Italian job, AITT, Revolutionary Racing, Ziggy Stardust and the Llamas from Mars, Wizards Black Sapphire, Full Throttle Racing, JAS Flexing, and Stupid Aguri rounding out the top 10. Congratulations to Nebulama, though. A fantastic performance to take the title.
Congratulations, everyone, for the the season. It was great fun.
Yeah, well, thank you so much to everyone who's raced this season in Sprint and also in Prime. We've enjoyed doing these live broadcasts this season. It's been a really exciting, fun change to the format and really, really enjoyed it. Can't wait to see Missed Apex taking on a full championship challenge in a car that they are phenomenal in, which is going to be the Clio. We'll see you there for the 1st of February. But that's it for 2025. There's one more endurance round to come, but we'll hand you over to Mark and Steve for the commentary. Thank you so much to everyone for watching, for commenting, for being part of the league, for racing. We love you all. Have a lovely Christmas. Happy New Year. See you for some fun racing soon. Bye-bye.
See you next year. Bye.